Welcome to Dallas and American Airlines Center for Spurs basketball on Ken's 5 tonight. Tonight's San Antonio Spurs broadcast is brought to you by AT&T. As always, Frost Bank with the starting lineup. To keep an eye on, the 19-year-old is averaging. Curry out with a stress reaction to his tibia. They're also missing Devin Harris.
Again, I will take a bad shot over a turnover. With Danny, the way he's been playing this year, that would have been a good shot.
Matthews knocks down. Make 125 or more threes the last 7 years. Powell steps out on Deuce for Pau Gasol. Here is Matthews back to Barnes. Barnes, their leading scorer, has been on it. Here is Gasol. Spurs need to get going offensively. LaMarcus listening to tumble. Kyle Anderson. Spurs got 5 on 4. They realize it. And Anderson finds L.A.
The basketball.
Yeah, their 2 wins. Home against Memphis and at Washington. 2 good teams. There's Aldridge against Noel. Double team. 5 on the shot clock. Brandon Paul. Got it to go. 3:58 first quarter clock sitting right now. Gay. Talk about dancing. He dug the Spurs 5 of 12 for 42%.
Oh, boy.
Yes. The Spurs with a 7-0 run, a chance to, a couple opportunities to expand on it. Now here's Barea getting loose. And one for J.J. Barea. Barea with Murray out on him. And J.J. Barea play for Nowitzki in his 20th season to go through with that type of thing. Yeah, I don't think so. We'll have to wait and see. He was very close. Well, close enough to go in that. And the jumper is good from
nice delivery from Danny.
Dirk Nowitzki answers with a 2 of his own.
Yeah, vintage Dallas play here. Dirk in the middle of the floor. It's hard to double team him.
Barea for 3. Who knows? Maxi Kleber averaging nearly 4 points and 2 rebounds a game.
Well, maybe I'll get
a green hit. Germany, Spain, different parts of Europe underneath. German.
Dirk Nowitzki's got to be his idol growing up. And there he's receiving passes from Dirk and dunking the ball.
It's in, and both teams have got 10 points already. Here's Dirk, and another throw on him. Dirk with a mismatch against Patty Mills. Goes to work with a turnaround jumper, and Dirk Nowitzki, 100 in his career. He's 14th all-time in the league in that. And remember, he is the number 6. Spurs looking for the other mismatch. Patty.
Oh, boy.
Said, I got the mismatch right here. Aldridge.
Got to get physical with him.
Patty Mills. Good grief. And here comes Patty back with it again. Underneath, Kyle Anderson with a double black. 6 on the shot clock. Smith Jr. against L.A. Had against the Clippers on the homestand. Smith comes off the screen, knocks down another jumper. Ties it at 36. 6 times we've been tied tonight. Murray lets fly. And knocks down a triple.
Solid board there from Powell. Keep Mesri on his back.
Inside, and Mesri. And then LaMarcus shoves him back. Murray, right back to Aldridge against Mesri. Up and in.
Sir.
That teams have suddenly gone a little cold in the shooting end. Spurs at 43%, 17 of 40.
Wow.
Oh, mama! Rudy Gay!
From Wesley Matthews. That's a block and a steal.
Lobs it in Aldridge, triple team, and scores! And one.
He knows how to manage the clock.
5 seconds. Barnes against Gay. Nope. Danny Green with a rebound, and that'll do it. So the Spurs, who led by 1 at the end of the first quarter.
Marcus being guarded, again, by Harrison Barnes.
Wow, size against size, won't go, but there's L.A. to clean it up. 12, the Spurs 8 and 5. Mavericks have lost back-to-back games to Cleveland, Oklahoma City coming in as Nowitzki.
This is what you and I talked about before the game. Manu Ginobili about to check in. There, that's what I'm talking about.
And one.
So you don't establish yourself by taking jumpers. You establish yourself by working the ball inside, and then you get all you can eat on the perimeter.
with neither having played a game this season.
You can only get away with so much without those guys on the court.
Manu off the window and good, and Murray the rebound.
You can come off and you can be cold, and that's when you have a propensity to pull something or tweak something, and he looked awfully good on that spin move.
And off, swings it back here. And Murray from Anderson. Manu the floater. Two more! Manu gives it up to Aldridge, and they clear.
Be ready to take the shot on the perimeter.
LA.
Sorry, the plane to the bus in Minneapolis.
And that's his only time you or I will be outside.
Yeah, it's only like a 50-foot walk. Got a mismatch.
Forbes to Aldridge, back to Bryn on the drive. The reverse is good for Bryn Forbes.
The ball in one hand, not putting his left hand back on it, and using that rim to protect his shot from Harrison Barnes.
Forbes coming off 13 against the Bulls. Aldridge. Double team. Manu to Rudy Gay. The spacing a little mixed up. And then Murray wide open.
Right on the head, though the spacing wasn't very good, but he still got something good out of it because of the extra pass from Rudy Gay.
Berea, the three ball.
Well, had it not been for the shooting of Patty Mills, this team would be in the dumps from three-point land.
Gay blocked by Mesri. Danny Green. Forbes with 8 on the shot clock. Off the screen. Bryn and one! 16th year overall.
One of the all-time greats, no question about it.
Patty Mills. Good eye, mate.
Set the screen and Patty gets a wide open shot. So Powell right now doing a lot to help out the little guys.
Matthews. And one.
He can post you up and he can impose his physical will on you.
Patty Mills for 2 more.
That corner doesn't put his right hand on the ball. And you have a big man who's kind of playing center field. He gets burned once again.
Dennis Smith Jr. with the 3.
The hustle there from Patty.
Off to Green. Danny on the drive. The scoop. And he scores! Paul on the drive. Back to LA from 18. Nothing but the bottom.
That's outstanding back.
Aldridge now with his average of 21. Harrison Barnes, Mavs leading scorer on the season. Tough in the lane, and he muscles up over Anderson. Oh!
Nowhere to pass it to. Oh.
Got it back as Mesri quickly came up with it. Now Smith with a jumper. 4-3. Clear out. I want to go right back to Aldridge.
Yeah, get physical with Mesri in the low block.
LA. Double team comes to Manu. Swings it. Paul Anderson. 6 on the shot clock. To LA for 2. Boom! Lost control, but saved the ball. 5 on the shot clock. Dennis Smith Jr. gets Murray in the paint. 5 boards, couple of assists.
Oh, Dirk can't guard LaMarcus either.
Manu feeling it for a triple. Who's by a dozen, their largest lead.
It's absolutely remarkable, Bill. His level of play. Oh,
Dirk, the second one good, and a foul. And a second opportunity. Smith. And that 3 falls. Back-to-back turnovers, and Dallas gets it back. Spurs with 12 turnovers tonight. Anderson says, get out of here! Smith Jr. with Aldridge. Don't want to give up a 3, or he gets an easy dunk now. 10 on the shot clock. Manu on the drive. Twisting goes up and scores! Oh, Manu!
Maybe they can start something, build something with Dennis Smith here. And Harrison Barnes. It's going to be a long year for him.
Smith second half for Manu Ginobili to help the Spurs get the W.
Will Pop was pretty much forced to bring him off the bench. Our guys weren't playing very well to start the third. Pop brings Manu off the bench and the whole tide changes.
Manu Ginobili.